Hi boys and girls, we have a really good story this week called Mole and the Baby Bird. I hope you had a chance to read it on Pearson Realize. The big question this week is, how can new ideas help us see things differently? The author is Marjorie Newman. The genre is animal fantasy. Remember, in animal fantasy, the animal characters talk and act like people. It is a fantasy because we know this cannot really happen. Mole and the Baby Bird. Let's start with the Daily Fix-It. Number 1 says, please put the cup here. See if you can find 2 mistakes in these sentences. Number 2 says, try not to spill it. Did you notice in sentence 1 they forgot to begin the sentence with a capital letter? Please should have been capitalized. And the word here at the end of the sentence is H-E-A-R. This here is when you hear with your ear. And I remember that because the word ear is at the end of that word. The correct spelling would be H-E-R-E. Sentence 2. They once again forgot to capitalize the first word. They should have started the sentence with capital T for try. And the word not is incorrect because if the word begins with K, K-N-O-T means a knot that you tie, like in a string or a shoestring. We should have used the word N-O-T. I hope you found those before I did. The morning warm-up. If we really open our eyes, sometimes we can see things we never saw before. How can new ideas help us see things differently? We're going to be looking at that in the new story. You need to know what these words mean, these amazing words, to understand the story better. The first word is freedom. When you have freedom, you are able to move about, to move around, or do things without being held back. I think Baby Bird needed its freedom when it was caught in the cage. The second one is selfish. If you are selfish, you think only of yourself and not of others. Mole was being selfish when he kept Baby Bird in the cage. I'm sure glad he realized that in the end of the story. Miserable. If you are miserable, you are very unhappy. Baby Bird was miserable when he was captured in the cage and could not get out. We're going to be talking about OU. OU says ow. Remember, we've referred to it as the hurt sound. If you're hurt, you say ow. OW sometimes says ow, as in now and down. But today we're going to look at OU in words. Help me with these. Owd. Out. Ouch. Sound. Sound. Owd. Proud. Ouch. Slouch. Here are some words that you can work on with another adult. See if you can read them and maybe even create some of your own under this word out. Here are some word families. If we can become familiar with these, when you see them in the stories and other places, they will be easy to sound out. The first one is O-U-N-D, says ound. If you put an F in front, it says found, then sound, and pound. O-U CH is ouch. If you put the P in front, it says pouch, couch, slouch. OUT says out. See if you can read these before Miss Lucy. Out, shout, sprout. Good job. Here are some more words that you can practice reading. Let's see how we do with these. See if you can get them before I say them. The first one is crouch, clown, cloud, sprout, bounce, tool, south, soon, crowd, pout, mount, scowl, flower, goose, scout. Good job. See you soon.